Hello. Hi. This is me. It's Tokki. I'm in a bunny hoodie and a mask, and this is what you're getting. This is what we're doing for now, because I am still not comfortable in front of a camera, and people on the internet are kind of crazy sometimes. So we're doing this, but I just felt like the last video had that little section at the end that I kind of tried to vlog. But also it didn't really feel like much of a vlog because I was so concerned with my face not being in the video. So I thought this was a decent alternative, and maybe it'll be a bit easier for people to watch, But yeah, this is what we're doing. The mask might change from time to time. Probably not gonna always have the bunny hoodie on, but I'm a real person. Not just, a disembodied voice and some hands. So, yeah, you'll be seeing me for the next few videos to come at least. Please forgive me, I am still obviously very uncomfortable in front of the camera, and I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't think I can do the whole upbeat YouTube personality thing. This is what you're getting. Anyway, last time we got the wrong paper, but now we got the right paper. So now we can do prints, and we're gonna do that because I'm feeling very awkward right now. Let's go do prints. Let's go to my printer. So to get started with prints, I use Canva. Click create a new design and the size of the page that I want. And if you've never used Canva before, you can just type in the search bar the size that you want. And then create a blank page. Then I click on uploads and choose the image that I want to work with, which is the volleyball one, and it comes up on the page right here. This particular print is meant to have a border along the edges, so I go to Elements and select the square shape. I use the color wheel thing at the top to change the background color so I can see the square better, as I'm going to make it white. Now I'm changing the size of the square to 5 by 5 inches, which is the size that the print is going to be. Right click the square and go to layer and select send to back so it will go behind the first image. Then I click on the white square again and go up to the border button, give it a border and adjust the border thickness. I set it to 1. I also changed the border color to this gray, and this will mark where I need to cut the prints out. So I changed the background color back to white, and now I'm selecting both the bunny and the square and grouping them so they stay together as one image. Then I right click and hit duplicate and bring the second image down under, since I'll be doing 2 prints per page. Then I go to the top right and hit file, and I need to change the name. and then hit download. Then another download prompt will pop up on the right, and click that too. So I've opened up my downloaded file in my computer's normal photo app, and I'm just adjusting the colors a bit, increasing the contrast and saturation. I noticed that my printer will make the colors look a bit more desaturated and washed out if I don't make these adjustments. Now I'm gonna do the same for this last print, but don't worry, I'll speed it up for you. But first, I forgot to mention last time that if you don't already have images loaded into Canva, you just click upload files up here and select your image. And yeah, time for the time lapse. So here we have all of our prints done, and I actually really like how they came out. Like, it went pretty well for for a first try, better than I thought. Actually, yeah, this is pretty much how I imagined them to be. So yeah, first time is the charm. Also, I don't think I ever explained the concept of the characters, like these little bunny guys, because the last video I took up the time for design, talking about how I was struggling to like make a business account. Yeah, I guess the story I had in my head is that these two are best friends and roommates, but they're very much like the opposites attract type of duo. The blue bunny over here, this guy, he's very introverted, likes to stay indoors, but still finds ways to entertain and excite himself. Meanwhile, the orange bunny over here, she's very extroverted, very outgoing, and very adventurous. She wants to be out where the action is. But despite that, they still, find common ground that makes them bond. These two being the big examples, actually. So they're both really into the concept of space, except she's the type being, a very like outgoing adventurous. She just went up and straight up became an astronaut. Meanwhile, this guy is very much content just admiring space from the confines of his home, just using a telescope, And yeah, that's just the concept of these two, And yeah, I really, really like it. I also just like bunnies in general, that's my whole thing. Yeah, so prints have been figured out, and I'm going to put them away for now. Oh yeah, guys, remember last time when I was like, I don't have any laminating paper for my stickers? Look what I found! Oh, I think this is from like Walmart or something. I mean, it's a laminating sheet, so it should do the job. I see no reason buying more. It's only 10 sheets there, but we can start with this. And honestly, we can probably keep using them. So we're gonna make more stickers, die cut stickers specifically, and try laminating them and see how it turns out. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, I see. Round 2. No. It did go all the way through. Guess I should have accounted for the laminate. Can we try again? Really? Do I hear blade depth 5? I kid you not, it took 3 tries of readjusting the settings to finally get these to come out right. But we did it, and I like how they turned out. I really like the laminated versions of the stickers. Do we have a problem? I don't know if we have a problem. So first of all, I took off the hoodie because it was getting kind of warm, but I got bunny ears, so we're still on brand. There we go. Cool. Black on black on black. So just always while I'm doing all the stuff, even the last video too, while I'm working on my actual products, I'm doing like research simultaneously, like just in between during my breaks and stuff. And I didn't quite, I know copyright laws are a thing, right? Guess I didn't realize how deep they go. Like, cause you know, fan art artists are a thing, and I've bought I've bought from them. You know, people who like have all these cute little One Piece merch and JJK merch and Pokemon merch and all that stuff, and I just thought it was fine because everyone and their mamas is doing it. But it's not. Like, I just thought people are just out here doing this with no licenses and they're just getting away with it, which, I mean, you know, get your bag, I guess, but it's crazy. And now I'm a little, so I searched what's the word I want to use? I searched up the copyright laws and just how extensive they are, and realize that even so much as just using a outfit design or like a very obviously inspired like saying, I'm sorry, my words are not great. Anyway, essentially, I'm concerned about this guy. Hold on. I'm slightly concerned about this girl. You know, this girl right here, who is in a volleyball uniform. Now, granted, I didn't quite mean to like. Not did mean. I knew. This is a haiku. This is a haiku volleyball outfit. Okay. This was not meant to be like a haiku cosplay, even though, you know, that's also something that I do. Like, it's a thing I do in my books. I like drawing fan art. I'll do like just plain fan art of characters in my spare time, just little cute doodles, not like necessarily like full illustrations. But something I like to do is I like to doodle bunnies, and sometimes I'll doodle bunnies cosplaying as anime characters or cartoon characters that I really like. And there's a part of me that's like, whenever the next time I want to do like a bunny related collection, that the next time that could be the theme, like them cosplaying as anime characters. I'm like, I don't think I can do that. Like, I don't think that's legal. And even with this, I'm not sure if this is. I'm still gonna. I really like this. I really like this print. Also, I have a sticker too. Like, I really like this. It's one of my favorites. And the funny thing is, like I said, this wasn't even a situation where it was like, oh, I'm gonna draw this bunny cosplaying as like Hinata or something. You know, I was just like, I want this bunny playing a sport, and I was either gonna do soccer, volleyball, or basketball. But the pose for the volleyball that came in my mind was the most interesting, the little jump pose. And I just was like, when I was like looking up volleyball outfits to reference, like haiku popped up. I was like, oh, that would be fun. Just put her in a haiku volleyball outfit, and it can be like little things. So if people who like come across my shop are also haiku fans, it could like make them happier, and it could even like make them want to buy a bit more or something. And I might over exaggerate. I overthink things a lot. If you couldn't tell, I do very much overthink things. I do very much overthink things, and on the part of my mind, I'm just like, what if I just get like the short end of the stick, and out of all the people who are just like using these anime outfits and anime characters, they're just like you. I don't know. I'll be probably fine, because I really don't want to get rid of that particular print and sticker, because it's one of my favorites. So we're going through it. I just needed to like let out that little vent of anxiety. Yes. And wish for the best, you know. But like this. So my iPad's right in front of me. I bought this sticker from like a vendor, and this isn't even like a fan art that they drew. I'm pretty sure this is just like a screen cap from the show, like from one of the little eye catcher cards between like during advertisements. And like, how, what anyway, that's just a little rant. Yep, we're moving forward. Next thing I'm gonna try to do is take product photos. Is that what I have? Yes, that is what I have right now. Product photos. That's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a struggle. My house is not aesthetic enough to take product photos. Wow. Cool. So I cleaned off my desk, which I meant to do anyway because it was covered in cat fur. Okay, so things for scale. I have a ruler, I have this pen, and I have these two little mechanical pencil lead things, and right here. I don't think I like the color of my desk too much, honestly, for this. To the living room. Okay. I don't know if I like this any better, honestly. It's what we have. You know what? This is a small business. Doesn't need to look too fancy. So the next thing I have to tackle right now are my prints and sticker sheets, which is what I'm more concerned about. Oh, because this every shop I've seen that kind of has similar to what I'm going for. They have like the aesthetic, like, oh, I'm holding it up in front of this like very pleasing background with plants and all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, what plants? I got Legos. Seriously, my table centerpiece is just Legos. I just have Legos in my house. I don't have place. I guess I have my bookshelf. Would a bookshelf with a bunch of board games be aesthetically pleasing for the background of... I guess it's colorful. That might work. So this is what I'm gonna do for today. Yeah. I'm so uncomfortable in front of this camera. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just so awkward. Even when I was like not in front of the camera and just holding it like to like vlog style just while I was doing stuff, felt so awkward and so uncomfortable. I don't know how the vloggers do it. How do they do that? It's I don't know, maybe I've seen people who start off really awkward and then get used to it as the time goes on. Maybe I'll be one of those people. We'll see. Or maybe after this little series, I just go back to being pretty much faceless YouTuber and just use my little self-sona to do all my talking for me. But yeah, how do I end this video? Yes, YouTube stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and want to see more content. And also for comments, please, if you had any advice or any critique, whether for the business or for just how I'm doing the vlogging stuff, please let me know. Be respectful, but you know, let me know. I'm open to critique. Thank you for watching. Bye.